Bit of a fight going on the left. We're going to rotate over.
Your right tower is under attack.
We get the pluck onto the Horus. Relic is able to use her ultimate. We throw out our 3. We're able to pick onto 1. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. And Mulan's able to clean it up. What a do, skibbity boo, it's your boy SeanyB Gaming, and today we have a viewer request to play Sobek as support. If you are new to the channel, I upload every single day. I add some commentary to a game that I've already played with the intentions of seeing what went right, what went wrong, and hopefully there's something that we can learn together. If there is something that we learn together, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe for more content. If you are a returning viewer, Sobek just got his base skin remodeled, so he looks a lot cleaner than he did. I think Sobek is probably one of the best guardians there is. Just every single one of his abilities is useful, and he has anti-heal built into his kit. So let's go ahead and jump into Sobek's kit. Sobek's 1, Charge Prey. Sobek's going to charge forward, and if he hits an enemy god, he's going to deal damage and throw them behind himself. Sobek is immune to knockups while dashing. Sobek's 2, Tail Whip. Sobek's going to spin around and knock back enemies, dealing damage. Sobek's 3, Sickening Strike. Sobek does an axe attack and a cone in front of him. If it hits enemies, it's going to lower their healing received. In addition, Sobek is going to heal for each enemy hit up to 3. The healing reduction is 50% and it lasts for 4 seconds. Sobek's ultimate, Lurking in the Waters. Sobek's going to submerge himself in the ground where he gains 20% protections, regenerates mana, and is immune to crowd control. He's going to slow all enemies within his circle. When Sobek emerges, he's going to damage all enemies in the radius, and canceling this ability is going to decrease the damage. The submerge slow is 20% at level 1, 40% at level 5. Sobek's going to gain 10% of his mana per second, and he can stay underground for 5 seconds. And finally, Sobek's passive, Blessing of the Nile. Sobek's basic attack and abilities that hit enemy grant him protections for a short time. The protections are going to be 4 plus 0.3 per level, so it's going to be about 4 at level 1 and about 10 per stack at level 20. The lifetime is 6 seconds and you can have a maximum of 3 stacks. In terms of the leveling order, at level 1 we want to put a point into our 3, level 2 put a point into our 1, level 3 put a point into our 2, level 4 put another point into our 3. We want to max out our ultimate whenever we can, max out our 3, max out our 2, max out our 1. Sobek is really strong in the early game. If you can pluck someone and kind of displace them, throw them into minions, you usually get a lot of early picks. For some reason, this Heim has a point into his 3, so he's able to teleport away. If he did not, we would have gotten the pick right there. I've seen a couple Heims do that, and I'm not one of those Heims. We're thinking about blinking in. In terms of the start, we started with Sentinel's Gift, Tier 1 Boots, a Health Chalice, 2 Multi-Potions, and our Relic is Blink. Sentinel's Gift is going to provide us 75 health, 7 physical, and 7 magical protections, along with 7 MP5. It has a passive that being within assist range of a minion or jungle camp monster death without dealing the killing blow will award 7 bonus gold and restore 12 health and 8 mana. If you are not near an allied god for 20 seconds or more, this passive is disabled. We're able to get the pluck onto the Horus. He's able to dash to his Heim. The healing that Sobek gets from his 3 early on is also very helpful for being able to be really aggressive in the early game. We blink up, we get the pluck onto the Heim. We're going to use our 2, knock him back, get him with a basic, and we're able to clean up the Heim Delir. Ideally, we would have let Rama get that pick. That was also weird. We blinked up, we connected with the Heim, and then Horus like walked right in front trying to body block it, but we still got the Heim. If I was that Heim, I'd be very upset. That just looked weird. Trying to get Rama to go for the purple buff, but he's going for the lesser scorpion. We're not going to hit purple by ourselves. So we rotate up. Now we need to hit the minion wave, but Rama wants to go for the purple camp. By doing this, we're going to miss at least one minion. We should have hit the lesser scorpion, then stayed in lane, hit the next wave, and then gone for the purple buff. I think this Sobek Remodel looks really fresh. Really like the skin. I really like the glowing armor once he gets his passive up. So if you're wondering why Sobek is glowing, that is his passive. He's gaining the additional protections from landing damage onto enemies. We just hit level 5. Bit of a tussle going on around oracles. Dodgy versus the Relic. I say a Relic, even though it's a Wheelish. Forgive me. We try to pluck her as soon as she lands, but she's able to get the pick onto the Dodgy or onto the Relic. Our blink is down. If it was not, we'd probably try to blink onto that Dodgy. She's very weak. We're going to go ahead and back because we have enough money for our boots. We're going to be picking up the reinforced shoes. Reinforced shoes are going to provide us 20 magical power, 150 health, 20% crowd control reduction, and 18% movement speed. 20% CCR, or crowd control reduction, is really nutty this early on in the game. It also has a passive that every time we are damaged by an enemy god, we're going to gain a stack that provides 3 physical and 3 magical protections. This can stack up to 7 times and last for 6 seconds. So if we get stunned by Tiamat for 1 second, we're only going to be stunned for 0.8 seconds because of our 20% CCR. I usually like rotating mid as soon as I feel like I need to back.
An enemy has been slain.
This is going to cause Cuckoo and myself split farm, but Rama gets the whole wave to himself, so he's going to be gaining more XP than the Heim and Horus over there.
They took the laser bait.
Relix is able to get the pick onto the Dodgy, and Dodgy is able to return the pick.
Your right tower is under attack. Your left tower is under attack.
We're going to rotate behind this Tiamat. Horus has rotated. Use our 2. We land the block, throw him back. He's going to be aggressive. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. He is being slowed right now. He uses his dash, but we're still able to get some good damage onto him. Horus knocks us up. We get the pluck onto Horus. Throw him into the tornado. Activator 2, activator 3, and we're able to get the pick onto the Horus. Dodgy's on us. Not really an issue though. Oh, we missed our first block. We land our 2. The Relix is able to pull bait because of that. Relix go, or keep getting this two mixed up. Dodgy goes into the jungle and blinks away. Cuckoo's missing this whole wave right here. Since he just backed, we're going to go ahead and just clear it. Nope, we're actually going to hold it. Look at us being a good support and holding wave. We do want to wiggle around so that way the melee minions can't land their basic attacks on us. If a Relic shows up and clears the wave, there's not a lot we can do. We were trying to hold it for the Cuckoo, but Relics can take it too. We're holding it for someone, that's all that matters. Whenever we backed our first time, we had burned our 2 multi-potions and we picked up 2 wards. I like setting those wards up kind of deep. Let me go ahead and take out these serpents. Bit of a brawl going on in left. We're going to rotate over. We trust that Relix is going to get this. She is. Jeb's here. We try to get the pluck, but he's immune whenever he's dashing for so long. We almost have enough money for Gauntlet of Thebes. The Horus overextended himself. Now he has to deal with the Relix and myself. That's an ult from a Relic. She probably didn't need ult. Oh, and we took the kill. We say sorry. Yeah, we definitely want to let our jungle have that kill.
Your left tower is under attack.
We're just holding wave. We do want to stand near the enemy minions when they go down, so that way we are getting the golden XP. Our wards have expired. We're going to go ahead and back because we have enough money for Gauntlet of Thebes. Gauntlet of Thebes is going to provide us 300 health, 15 HP 5, and it has a passive that allows us to gain stacks. We get a stack whenever we assist a enemy god or an enemy minion. Each stack is going to provide 1 magical and 1 physical protections. At 50 stacks, this item is going to evolve, providing allies within 7 units 10 physical and 10 magical protections. We get a good pluck off right there. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate because her dash is down. Relic is able to get the pick.
Your right tower is under attack.
So right now we have 9 stacks. That's 9 magical and 9 physical protections for us. 41 more stacks to go before we can give it to our teammates. We get the pluck right there. Use our 3. We do not have our ultimate, so we're in a little bit of trouble if we get pulled. We get the 2. Look at this peel. Dodgy teleports by. We throw her back, but no one's around, so she should be able to get away.
They took the laser bait. On my way.
Your left tower is under attack.
You gotta get her 2. Relic gets a pull. And she's able to secure it. We had our pluck ready to go in case he was about to get into the tower. We're gonna go ahead and rotate left with a Relic. Cuckoo can hold mid by himself. Dodges here. We get the pluck onto her. Weird mechanic right there because she also got knocked up from the Relic. We're gonna go ahead and back. Next, we're gonna start working on Stone of Binding. Stone of Binding is a really effective early game item. You will want to sell this later on. Pretty much once you finish your build, maybe even before you sell your boots, you'd want to sell your Stone of Binding.
On my way.
Bit of a fight going on the left. We're going to rotate over.
Your right tower is under attack.
We get the pluck onto the Horus. Relic is able to use her ultimate. We throw out our 3. We're able to pick onto 1. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. And Mulan's able to clean it up. From us rotating there, we were able to displace the enemy, allow our teammates to get a pick, and then kind of secure the other pick. We get the pluck, throw our teammate in the tower. That's her dash. Use our 2, use our 3. Did a decent amount of damage right there for only having 20 magical power. Actually, Stone of Binding Tier 1 might provide us some power. We are doing support things and holding this wave. Just gonna go ahead and secure this Harpy camp. Hit our 2, hit our pluck. No follow-up damage, but that's alright. One more level and we can get our second relic, which is going to be Shell. We pluck the T-Mat. He's taking tornado damage. We're going to activate our 2, push him into the tower, activate our 3. Oh, and we missed another block. We're still chasing him. That's a Jeb shield. We're going to blink up. Go ahead and use our ultimate because he uses dash. But the shell. That shell ate our entire ult's damage. We get the pluck. Throw him back. And Mulan's able to clean him up. Now it's Jeb's turn. And a Wheelix is able to clean Jeb up.
Your left tower is under attack.
On my way.
Retreat.
Wheelix is going to take most of this wave, so we're just going to go ahead and help her finish it.
Retreat right blade. Enemy missing middle.
We let Rama know that the enemy team is rotating over. We do have enough money for Stone and Binding. We just need to find a good time to back. Do our mid laner the favor of warding for him. I think as a support, it is really important for you to ward. It just, you know, you can call out rotations a little bit better. You know how many people are about to be in mid. And if it costs you some extra gold and puts you behind, that's okay, because you're support. We get the pluck onto the horse, throw him back into the tornado. We have the full 50 stacks on Gauntlet Thebes, so now we're providing 10 physical and 10 magical protections to allies within 70 units. And we have 50 physical and 50 magical protections. Oh no, we missed our dash. Go straight into the tower. With Sobek, landing your dash is definitely key. If you want to kind of guarantee landing your dash, you activate your 2 onto an enemy. That's going to knock them back. And then you can pluck them right off of it. Right now we're eating tower shots, so Wheelix can come in. She uses her ultimate. We didn't even need to eat the tower shots because she did it all from outside of the tower. And we have our blink. We're gonna blink up, get the pluck, throw him out of tower. He gets hit by the Cuckoo ult, and Wheelix is able to clean him up. Now we're gonna go ahead and aim back, and we're gonna be picking up Stone of Binding. Stone of Binding is going to provide us 30 magical power, 30 magical protections, 30 physical protections, and 10 MP5. It has a passive that successfully hitting an enemy with a crowd control will place a debuff on the enemy, reducing their magical and physical protections by 10 for 5 seconds. So anytime we land our 2 or our 1 on the enemy, we are going to be removing 10 protections from them.
They took the laser bait.
Right now, Heim is the only person on the enemy team that has a higher level than us. So we kind of hurt.
On my way.
We're trying to rotate in. Dodgy's able to get away. It's probably the end of this fight. We're going to try to go for gold, but it's just Mulan and myself, and I actually don't think we have the damage. So we're going to rotate mid, try to hold that wave and prevent our tower from going down. You see somebody on the map. We're trying to get Mulan to get attack with us. It's a Jeb shield. We get the pluck. I think he was trying to jump over the wall. Time is now here. We do have our shelf, so we're really not that worried.
I'm going for jungle cloud.
So this is a enhanced red. It's going to provide a little bit of magical lifesteal as well. Awilix is deep, going into 3 people. She's able to secure the pick onto Jeb. We're going to rotate up, try to help her, provide a little bit of heal. Both enemies walk back to lane, so we didn't even have to do anything. Awilix should be able to hit the pick if she rotates back, but it looks like she's rotating right, which is a little unfortunate. We were kind of sitting between the Cuckoo and the Awilix, just waiting for the Awilix to come back, when really we needed to be going straight for the Cuckoo because the Awilix went for right. So we kind of just left our Cuckoo there to die. A little bit of a misplay by us.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Teammate's taking a lot of damage. We're thinking about blinking. These are 2. Awilix is able to get the pick. And Rama's able to get the pick. We do have enough money for Pridwen right now, but we have enough pressure in mid that we can push it up. So right now I'm tanking tower shots, so that way our minions don't take any damage, and we can use the minions on the next wave. The minions that we saved earlier are now taking tower shots for us.
Destroyed a middle enemy tower. Attack the gold fury.
One more level and we can upgrade our starter item into the upgraded starter item. Our team's able to secure the Gold Fury. We're just going to try to get some farm with them by hitting these camps. And we're going to go ahead and back, and we're going to be picking up Pridwen. Pridwen is going to provide us 30 physical protections, 30 magical protections, and 20% cooldown reduction. It has a passive that when your ultimate ability has finished casting, you're going to gain a shield equal to your protections for 5 seconds. When destroyed by timing out or being depleted, it explodes and deals magical damage equal to 50% of the shield's initial health, and slows targets by 25% for 3 seconds. This can only occur once every 45 seconds. So Pridwen's going to do a lot for us. It's going to give us that 20% cooldown reduction, and whenever we come up from out of the water from our ultimate, we're going to have a shield. So if we are in danger, we can just ult, cancel our ult, and then have a shield. Typically aren't going to want to cancel our ultimate because it's going to provide us extra protections and CC immunity. We pluck Teamet further into tower. He uses his Aegis, or she uses her Aegis. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate onto her. Those shields from Jeb are doing a lot. Ugh, we missed our pluck. That's a Horus down. Good shots from Rama. I think he landed all 3.
Your left tower is under attack.
Dodgy is getting that left tower. I think we can get mid Phoenix right here. Yeah, if it's just Rama and myself, we can definitely do it. So right now, before minions get into the Phoenix, we're dealing half damage. However, once the minions do get into the Phoenix, we're dealing double damage or full damage, kind of depending on how you want to look at the math.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy
So if you're just diving a structure, you're not going to be dealing as much damage as if you have a minion wave there. We do have our blink. Let me go for the dodgy, activated 2. Plucker. But my entire team left. I thought we were trying to fight that. We're going to go use our ultimate for a little bit of safety right here. Get some good damage onto the teammate. Activator 2. Dash away. Get a little bit of lifesteal going off of this harpy. Relic is able to get the pick onto this Jeb. We miss our pluck again. Super unfortunate. Get a little bit of lifesteal going with our 3. Pop our shell for that Awelix. It's a 5v2. I think we can get another Phoenix here. Rom's able to get the pick onto the Heim. It's just dodgy over in right. Horse is back up.
Attack fire giant.
We're going to start falling back. Start going for Fire Giant. Their enemy team is spawning. We ate the enhanced basic from the dodgy. So dodgy ultimate. We do have our ultimate if we get tagged. Good bees by Cuckoo. Jeb's all by himself. Dodgy's actually here. We're going to keep falling back. Dodgy lands on us, but we're just going to dash away. Excuse me, Jeb. We're going to dash up, get the pluck onto the dodgy. And we're going to go ahead back, upgrade our starter item, and buy Relic Dagger. Sentinel's gift is going to be upgraded into Sentinel's Embrace. Sentinel's Embrace is going to provide 200 health, 20 physical protections, 20 magical protections, and 20 MP5. It has a passive that we're evenly going to split 100 physical and magical protections among all nearby allied gods and yourself. If you are alone, you're only going to gain 60 physical and magical protections. So it's like a Gauntlet of Thebes, but on steroids. We're going to go ahead and start working on the Fire Giant. We set some wards up from where we think they'd be coming from. We are able to secure the Fire Giant. The Fire Giant is going to provide us with a buff that's going to give us HP 5, MP 5, and allow us to deal more damage to structures. We have the minion wave, and we also have our hunter. I think we could get this left Phoenix if we really wanted to. 2 people here from the enemy team. 3 people. 4 people. Team Matt just gets erased. Okay, Heim's kind of hurts. Eating a tower shot or 2. We're going to kind of fall back. We miss our block. We're going to activate our 2, activate our 3. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. So a 4-for-1 trade. We're going to go ahead and secure this middle Phoenix again. And now we're going to attack the Titan. We're going to activate our 2. Dodgy just gets destroyed. And we're able to secure the victory. Well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That really helps these videos out. If you feel like you learned anything at all, check out the channel and subscribe for more content. These stats for this game will be posted in just a moment. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.